Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Here's a first carry for their running back. A pickup of 14 on that walk. It's good for a Texans first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. to the air now on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion. Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
11, Thomas. Stop.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Here we go.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down
11,
and 12.
Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Now he'll air one out. He's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Titans move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here's a 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short,
Here we go.
play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
11. Dot.
On first down, Burrow. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Dot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Not much happening there. Tackled at the 17. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go.
Mingo, the man in motion.
Dot.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Gun.
Third down, 3 to go.
11. Dot.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Titans are going to have first and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He puts it up, and it's caught. Xavier Legette, touchdown Titans. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point is good. And the Titans extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's near the first down, stopped a little short of the 40.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
These are the situations why, Mike, that some teams continue to keep a fullback on the roster. You get into these third and short situations, just hand it to the big guy, put your head down, pick up the first down.
Quick throw here is complete. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
14, Texans 3.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown number 9 for the year. On now, Cade York for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Texans are back within 4. It is 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On 1, ready? 11. Let's get set. Stop.
This drive will start on the ground. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
12. Stop.
They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 20. 1st down for Tennessee.
Here we go. 11, MT, tape. 11, stop.
Here's Burrow. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll send him over to the left.
Stop.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Now, Burrow. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Texans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll try to run with their fullback. It'll grind out a couple of yards. Gives them a little bit of space out to the 3. Second down and 8. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Oh, got to be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster. 3rd and 9. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
At the Texans' 48-yard
On 1, ready?
1st and 10.
11 mighty. 11. Let's get set. 11, 11. 11 MT. 11 MT.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Here we go, here we go. Don.
A quick throw. That's Leggett on the RPO. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Here we go. Don.
Throwing is Burrow. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Gun.
Now a give up the middle. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Texans have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. He'll drop to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. Third down coming up.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drop. He works free, right side. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Titans are out to a 21-10 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Dell motioning over. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
11, Thomas. Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Tennessee. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. So, we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
11, Thomas. Here we go.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Tackle there by Jalen Hunt.
Here we go.
They face 2nd down and 7.
11 MT, 11 MT.
It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run?
Here we go, here we go.
Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain there of 15. First down. for Tennessee.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Tennessee Titans.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
On 1, ready?
2 yards on the pickup.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
Gun.
3rd down and 9. Burrow now. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. It's a big one for Tennessee. 37 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Here we go.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 12.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll give on the ground. Third and a yard. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. 1st down picked up.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Titans 31, Texans 10.
They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for 1st and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now, faking the give. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. That'll be caught. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here.
Shot.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. 11. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's got Dell for that one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
I'll throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton.
On 1, ready? Gun. Shot.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And they'll take this down inside with 35.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
On 1, ready?
2nd down
11,
and 3.
mighty. 11, mighty. 12. Shot.
Here's a run going left. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
On 2, ready?
Here's 3rd and 2.
11, Thomas. Shot.
Number 33, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. brings up
The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This will be a 41-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll come up now for second down and 4. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. 3rd and 6. Slot receiver headed right. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go. Stop. Here we go.
The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12.
Stop.
Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it. So it's a win here for the Titans. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been